So, welcome back to our channel. We wanted to do something a little different, where it's more up close and personal.
Kind of cozy and
like just understanding who we are a little bit and getting to know us a little bit better.
Yeah,
you know, you'll never always know all of me. Just kidding. But I just thought it would be more. It would be exciting to do something like that,
and also getting to know why we started this channel.
Yeah,
so I
guess that's the first question: is why did we start this channel?
Why?
And yeah. So you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Or do you want to answer it too? Or I'll answer it.
You can answer. Yeah.
Also, you'll find we always play off of each other's words.
We always.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
I really felt the need to start this channel. We really felt the need to start this channel because we were sitting down to see where people were in their lives. And our careers is helping people on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Which is a lot to do with life coaching and counseling and really helping people evaluate where they are, where they want to go, and what has been the hindering beliefs to why they haven't gotten to where they wanted to get so far, you know? And so what we do is I really love what we do because we take people into a process where we're with them the whole time and we're walking them forward in forward motion, dealing with the things that they've left hidden and moving it forward in time so that they can actually not just dream, not just hope, but actually achieve the things that they're supposed to do because each person has an assignment. And that was what happened with this channel for me was I was seeing that there's a lot of people that have assignments on their lives.
Yeah.
Things, you're designed from the day you were born. There were certain things embedded in your system that were for you to do, to achieve, to set out to do. And without you doing those things, we aren't going to do as well as we could do in this world.
Yeah.
We're not going to survive as well as we could survive in this world.
Not at all.
So the main goal is that we really want people to come to a conclusion that as a man and as a woman, you know what, I need to do my assignment. And to do that, what is it I need to let go of? What are the distractions that I'm facing? What is it that I need to do to get there? And showing them, not just talking about it.
We hear that so many times. Yeah. People just, okay, go home, do this. Okay, take this with you. And you're like,
No, people actually want, and I've seen what works is to actually lead someone. Like we talked about the apprenticeships. I love them back in the day from how they would teach you a trade hands-on.
Yeah.
They would literally sit there with you and show you how to do that skill. And then you would be able to go back and do it. Yeah. Because you've watched, you've seen, all your senses are engaged in that experience, you know? And so that's the same thing that we do within our coaching, and why we started this channel was to introduce you to different people who are walking this way, who have struggled, who have got there, who have overcome different obstacles, and who have found different ways of using their lives in a better way, and using their assignments in what they were supposed to.
Their purpose.
Yeah, their purpose. And I think that, you know, for us, it always comes from a personal place because we personally have experienced what mental illness can look like at a personal hand when we're delicately looking at my mom's experience when we were growing up and how she has battled with that for most of her life. It's always been a thing that, you know, it was something that consumed her mind, and watching that ignited a passion in me because I started to see the mind and how to actually help someone alleviate these thoughts and these different things that are going on inside. So I think the one thing that you're getting from us is you're always getting truth, not just based off of books, but off of actual experience, what we've seen, what we've lived with, what we've encountered personally, what we've helped other people combat personally. And that's what I love about it, you know? And we try to always keep it very simple so that these things can be taken back.
Yeah. So that these things can be done again and again and again and repeated in an easier way.
So, a lighter question. What is your favorite color? She didn't want me to ask this question.
I didn't. I was
She's
like,
so mad.
My favorite color is dark blue. I've always loved it, and I still do. It's never left.
I thought, her whole room was blue.
Yeah, it was.
It completely.
Not now, but it was when I was younger.
Yeah. She wants everyone to know it's not blue now. It is. Just no,
it's
but
something about it. I don't know.
That.
It's just such a pretty, elegant, classy color to me.
It is.
I love.
It's her wedding colors. But she's not married yet, so dropping it out there.
Anyways, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color, why do I have to be doing complicated situations? But first is black. I love black. I feel like it gets a bad rap. I don't know why. I like it. It's bold. It's there. It's me. Okay. The other one I love is gold. I love gold. And neutrals. Certain nude shades, you know? But black and gold are like, and not black and yellow, black and gold. So for people that are like, oh, you know what it is. No. But do you think you're beautiful?
I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
That's really good. Did you really develop that?
Yeah, I definitely have. I can say that it wasn't this thing where, you know, I was younger and I was like, oh, I'm beautiful. And I would just, it definitely took some time for me to be like, I am. And the thing about it for me is when they say that beauty is skin deep, it's so true.
Yeah.
Because I came to a place.
Deep.
Yes. I came to a place where I liked my physical appearance, but then I started to really like who Jessica was. I really liked the person I was. I liked my personality. I liked what I brought to the table. So that completed the package for me with knowing that I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
Every part,
yeah.
you know, every imperfection.
Yep. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I love that too. That's one thing that I love too is when you said imperfection is I don't want to be perfect by any means.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so boring. Honestly, what a bore.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry. I just don't operate in that way. You know, I want to be like, like doing different. I want to always be inquisitive and be different and be a chameleon and do different things and learn throughout those flaws that there is beauty within them too, you know, and see what God has shown me through that. So yeah, perfection for me is definitely something that I was just thinking about that because you said that is it's not my style at all.
Yeah, it never has for you.
It never has been. Yeah. Clean or messy?
Clean.
Me too. Clean.
Yeah. Very for you. She's on a whole different level.
I think
she is.
Listen, I always say a decluttered house is a decluttered house. A decluttered house is a decluttered house. Your house is your body, and your house is your house, your inhabitants. So you're inhabiting your body. You have to have a clean house. Then your home, where you sleep, you should have a clean home.
Yeah.
For me, that's what works for me. Some people might enjoy being messy.
Yeah. That's,
you know?
Yeah.
That might be your swag. My swag is I just like having things clean. Makeup or no makeup?
Ooh. Can I say 50-50 for that?
Yeah. Because there's some days you're like, you know what, I'm going to go with the gloss. And then there's some days it's like minimal makeup too.
Yeah. And there's some days where there's none.
There's none. And that's great, man.
Yeah.
Because I feel that, you know, seeing as though it really helps your skin to feel like rested as well. But it just feels good inside to like the skin that you are. As you said, skin deep, it's your skin. So loving it.
I
love it so much.
Getting into a little deeper question, let's switch it up here. Since you've been married almost 9 years, it's insane. I cannot believe it. This August.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually.
It really
married
is.
for a decade. I just always round up.
She does. So she'll say 10.
They'll be like, so you've been married 9 years. 10 years. When it's at 10 years, I'll say 11.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see
what she does.
Is. Anyway.
So my question is, what has being married done for you?
Ooh. Being married has revealed to me myself in a lot more ways. Being married has made me a better woman because I've understood myself better and in turn discovered how I've learned how to love myself in a different way, and then in turn loved him better. So I feel like what being married has done for me has taught me a lot about me and where I was coming from. It's shown me reflections of things that I needed to let go of, that I needed to get rid of, that I needed to reparent myself in.
Yeah.
And so that's what being married is. It's offered me a teammanship. man. Like that's I roll with that, man. Like that is my person. And for me to roll with someone, it's real, because you're my other person. So it's straight up, and that's the guy I got all day, every day. We're going to always have each other. We're going to talk about what we need to talk about. We're going to be able to be on the same team and adjust our schedules to fit what works for us. I'm going to adjust things that we always make things cohesive so that we're both able to do what we need to do. And that's what I love about Tim is he's instrumental in propelling me and I'm instrumental in propelling him.
It's vice versa.
Yeah,
it's not one only propelling another.
Yeah.
It's both.
And we never let each other settle because we know what we want. We've sat down to say, hey, you know what? I want to be the best at this, or I want to do really well at this. So because of that, if I'm having a whiny moment, Tim will let me have that, which is another thing I love him for. He
5
lets
to
me,
20?
Yeah. He lets me have my wild moment.
Yes.
But then he's going to be like, okay, babe, now you're going to go back and you're going to do it. You're going to kill it now. That was great. You had that tantrum moment. You're going to go back. He never lets me just sit in that spot.
Yeah.
So being married has taught me a lot of things about what it means to, Tim is my friend before he's my husband. He's literally my friend. He is a friend and he shows up for me,
Yeah.
This people say TMI. I don't recognize that. So I'm just letting you know.
She doesn't.
But I will never forget what I experienced with him when I had the worst cramps ever, and I felt horrible. And I remember that there was blood everywhere. And I remember Tim sitting down to take all my clothes, clean them, put them in the washer, soak them, but not just soak them, wring them out, clean them, wring them out.
Yeah.
This is my husband doing this.
Legit.
And I'm sitting down going, and every part of you is so vulnerable in that moment. Like, this is so real. This is too real. But that's what it was, is that's my friend, but that's more than a friend, And so I sit down to sing, that's what marriage is.
Yes.
That's what it's taught me.
I love that.
Yeah.
All in a nutshell.
All there. So, yeah.
That's so good.
For those of you that have cramps as well, you understand. Well, Jessica actually gets them really bad.
Yeah.
But anyway. What part of the day, what's your favorite part of the day?
My favorite part has to be the morning. It has to. I will stick with that because there's something about the morning. It's something about the morning that is so refreshing. It's waking up to a new day. It's feeling good. It's starting it off right. And yeah, I think it's that saying, or not the saying, the song that yesterday is gone and today is here, And so what happened in the past,
You're deep.
that's in the past.
Yeah. You're like,
this is a new day, So it's just the morning time that's just refreshing to me that I love.
And then I have to be complex again, me. I like morning and evening.
So if you had to choose.
No. I don't like when people do that.
If we don't want to get complex,
that's
here,
rude.
Morning or evening.
It's not complex to me, morning and evening.
Let's choose one.
Let's not. Okay. I love the morning. I love the evening. Okay. I love the evening. No, I can't choose.
Okay. So that's what we're dealing with.
They're both sacred spots to me. The morning starts it off for me with my workout. It's crushed. It's in. It's done. I get a good flow. I do my morning routines that I love. I have so much fun doing different things like that. And then in the evening, I love that it's chilled out and unwinded in a different way of whatever I choose to do with that too. So it's like you get the jolt. Then in the end, you get the cool down.
Yeah.
So I like the jolt.
Yeah.
I am a jolter.
You like the complexity.
Okay.
Okay. My question is, what or how would you define your style?
How would you define my style, Miguel? Just kidding. I feel that I wear every single chain. Even just kidding. I like to wear every single chain I can. This is only a few. My style is very interesting. It's eccentric.
Black on black on black.
It's black on black on black. And it's beautiful. I like to change things up. I would like to do a graphic tee. I like to do oversized jeans, ripped jeans. I like to do leggings. I like to wear Jordans. Urban? Ooh, urban.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like matrixy styles too, Like I'm going to go for like the high collared like shirt sometimes and do a Peter Pan collar other times, and then other times you'll see me wearing a blazer. I'll wear heels.
Yeah.
These are so urban goth.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. I feel like,
but you've always been this way. Since the beginning, she's always loved mixing patterns.
Yeah.
Tacky. But that's been her style.
I'm for it. I don't see it as tacky at all. Today, I'm very much not tacky. And that's the thing.
Yeah. And I love it.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're wearing stripes. So
that's not tacky.
Okay. Let me ask you this question real quick. What is it? Oh, what's your style? I guess I'll say real quick.
My style is definitely elegant with why are we,
because it's like elegant,
it's elegant with a bit of classiness
and hot, but I made it hotter.
You did amp it up for me.
Made
because
sure
it was she did. I have to give her credit.
Where was it going?
It was still going good. It was still going up, but
was it going up?
It was,
but it edged it up, huh?
It did.
You helped me with my elegance too.
Yeah, so we fed off each other. I love it.
Okay, I do too. I'm proud of you.
Let me ask you, okay? This is going to get a little deeper.
Yeah, let's do 2 last deep ones.
But what bothers you about women in today's generation?
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm so glad
I knew who to ask.
Oh, my gosh. What bothers me about the women that aren't healthily minded in this generation is they're so boring. Mm-hmm. They sit down and they want to throw down on other women all because they're not doing the best for themselves that they could be doing.
Yeah.
And they get really vexed, and they half of them aren't doing anything at all, but they're calling other people out. Mm-hmm. And what bothers me about that is that they could be having it all too.
Yeah, they could be
if
there.
you see someone that has something, that doesn't mean you might have to work for it. That's fine, but you can achieve things just the same. Mm-hmm. So I get mad that women in this generation, a lot of them don't understand that they can lay down that this egotistical manner of, well, look at her and she thinks she's hot. Maybe she does look hot. Mm-hmm. She thinks she's beautiful. She is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, look at her. She has a business. She does have a business. Mm-hmm. Well, she has all those kids and they're doing very well. They are doing well. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Thinking that someone's always trying to steal something from you is not acceptable.
Yeah.
You have everything to offer as well. Mm-hmm. You can give compliments. Women that don't like to give compliments, that's vexing to me as well.
Yeah.
The fact that, oh, that's cute. Oh, good for you. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? Can you elaborate? Mm-hmm. And thinking that if you elaborate, that takes away from you? No. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, if I say they're doing good and I'm not, then you can start doing even better. But that doesn't mean that you can't sit down and tell another woman how amazing she is and how amazing she's doing. And I think that women do such a disservice to themselves by not showing up to have topics that are real, that are serious, to discuss them and to say, you know what, I have a problem with jealousy, or I have a problem with frustration, or feeling like I'm left out. Yeah. And actually voicing that so that they can figure it out and actually find that they don't have to feel that way. Mm-hmm. People deal with so much shame in society now. And the antidote to shame, I believe, is to talk about it. Mm-hmm. To actually sit down and do what we're doing by bringing topics to life and talking about it.
To not run from it or avoid it. Yeah. But and to address that face on.
To actually be willing to say that, Mm-hmm. What do you think when celebrities talk about them having a lot of attention on them? Mm-hmm. When it comes to me and you and our lives, how is that any different for what we've went through? Because we grew up very much so in a light where everyone was looking at us and commenting on us and asking us questions, because we are pastors' daughters. Yeah. And so people would come up, or they would let my dad know things. Mm-hmm. They would tell my dad stuff that was like, oh, well, what's going on with this? Or, why does Georgia think she can wear a graphic tee?
Mm-hmm. It would always be like report backs. I remember when we were younger, it was like, okay, do you know that your girls did this? Do you know that they were up to this all the time? And we were constantly getting like reports. Yeah.
And I remember during that time, it's like, I thought that being seen was a negative thing because in being seen, I was always being questioned. So what I had to realize, that actually started to distract me from my purpose for a while.
Yeah.
Because as I was evolving into what God was calling me to be, I was pulling away because there was every time I did something, it was, well, why is she doing this or that? You know? And so what I realized is that I was just going to have to show up for myself and be seen.
Yeah.
Being seen was the most pivotal choice of my life, I believe, because to be seen meant to be heard, but also it meant my confidence was sustained in God completely. And I felt absolutely completed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I love that too, because I remember that point where you were like, oh my gosh, this is amazing to be seen, that it wasn't this, thing that you needed to hide behind or, look at it in this negative way.
Yeah. So it's like I had to truly just not care to decide that I wasn't going to care. Yeah. I don't care what anyone has to say. The ones who have so much to say oftentimes are the ones who are alone and hurting.
Yeah.
So I don't, but I'm thankful for those things that we had because we grew from them.
Yeah, we definitely did.
And being your sister has been everything.
Being your sister has been everything.
Yeah.
It really has.
I don't know what to classify you as because it's like sister to me is like given by God, thankfully.
Yes.
But then God. The other one is best friend. I don't consider that because you're like, that's way deeper than that.
Yeah.
And whatever that one was, it's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
The English vocabulary is like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Not enough.
We'll still work on that.
Oh, last question. What is the first thing you do when you get home? Ooh, all creepy.
Right?
That sounds like that. Every move you make.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry, but no.
It depends what I'm getting home from.
Here we go.
Okay.
But my favorite thing, come on. Wait, well, I'm not telling you. Tell me my favorite thing. What's your favorite thing? I'm like trying to answer my question.
That's you. For me, it depends on what I'm getting home from exactly. So obviously if it's working out, if I've been out in the wind, stuff like that, I'm showering right away,
I'm showering every time.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Right away, making sure that's good. And then I think just making sure everything's good in the home. Making sure Winston, my dog, it has water, and then I can relax. Before relaxing, I have to make sure things are tidy and, I
have to do that too. I have to do a shower and then change my clothes, something so comfy, and then take off my makeup if I wore makeup that day.
Oh, for sure.
That is my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Why do we wear it? Just kidding. But seriously, it's like my favorite. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
Here. Yeah, that's when you can be in your space.
Yeah.
And tea or coffee.
I want to say 50-50.
Me too. I know. I like
both.
Chai tea. You like chai?
I do.
Okay.
I like chamomile.
Oh, yeah. I don't like chamomile. But if someone has a recipe. I like turmeric lattes. Well, not lattes, just turmeric. I like making a golden milk recipe.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
really
like
good.
coffee.
I like that.
But I only drink decaf.
Yeah.
So.
See. And I love hot
works.
chocolate.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
I know. I'm like, we will have a P.O. box so that you can send. I love when people do openings.
Yeah, like that.
What are they called? Unboxings? That's like my favorite thing.
Yes. Please send her something.
Oh my gosh. I'm not kidding at all.
I know.
Love you.
We know she's not.
What's your favorite season? Last question. I said this before.
Ooh. I want to go with winter.
Winter?
Not winter.
I am a winner.
Winter.
You are a winner.
I am.
You are.
But the season that I like is winter.
Yes. You used to want your wedding during the winter.
Yeah.
So we could all freeze. However, I remember I love the winter as well. Christmas is my favorite season. I love fall too. Fall is real, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Fall is really
I need to see some real foliage though. And what's this past year been for you in one word?
This past year as in?
This past year.
2020, half of it?
What has been in one word or
Ooh, one word.
Or in some
limit
words.
Someone.
Don't say limited now.
I know. I would say refreshing.
Yeah.
I would really say that because I know some people, they obviously associate it with the virus, you know. But for me, it's definitely been a refreshing year as I recently graduated in December. So entering into this new year was like, ooh, this is a new beginning. And then during this time, I was able to grow closer with God in my relationship and with my family, knowing more about myself and who I am.
Yeah.
So refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say in one word?
Man, that is a lot. I would say if we can put happy as the main word and inside of it energized and a new level. I've never been happier in my life. I continuously keep getting happier and I feel like I'm going to new levels with God, and I feel that I'm really excited to make a difference and keep making differences. I'm actually making a difference to talk to people now and I'm loving that. I'm loving conversations that we're having. I really love my marriage. It's deeper than it's ever been and it keeps continuing. I love myself a lot. I love God a lot. And he taught me, it's like as I've loved God, I've loved myself in an even deeper way.
That's beautiful.
And I love you a lot. And
I love you a lot.
Yeah. I love my mom so deeply.
Yeah.
And I understand her in a new way.
Yes.
And I love my dad.
Yes.
Like I'm just
Incredibly.
like, I love his heart. I love who he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love people a lot more.
You do.
Yeah. And even my niece and nephew.
Yeah.
You know, I love them. I love Kaylin and Christian. And I have 2 nieces and 2 nephews.
Yeah. You
so, yeah. So, Kaylin and Christian, I love you so much.
Yes.
So much. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
And then Milo and Mia, I love them so much. And yeah, it's just, that's it.
It just keeps growing, you know?
So,
it really does.
Yeah. So we'll have to do these more often if you have questions for us too. And also I do want to say, if you know anyone that needs help, do visit our website. We will have it linked below, and we love to help people. And the other thing is that I love the way we do things because the affordability of it is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
We make everything customizable to you and your needs and what you actually need, you know?
Yeah.
So I always want to say that.
Let us know.
And before we are done, I always like to end with my last thing, which is to give out 2 beautiful
shout out.
Yes, 2 beautiful women that I've thought of. The first I want to mention is Rachel. Rachel, I am so proud of you. She just had a new addition to her family, so she has 3 now.
Oh my gosh.
And just the way she handles herself is so incredible, sophisticated, beautiful, but she's real. She's a real one.
Yeah.
You know, she can go through something and talk to you about it and talk to you about how she always pulls herself out of there. She's so distinctive, and she has a design that's unlike anyone I've seen. She's so creative. She's an amazing mom, amazing wife, amazing cook. She has all these, you know, those people that they have so much different vocabulary in their repertoire. Like you talk to her and you're just like,
it just keeps going. You're like mesmerized.
You're just so excited to talk to her because there's so much she knows about history and all these different things that she can pull from. And she just does it just naturally. It's in her.
Yeah.
Flow, you know, and she needs to write her book. And, and I love the way she takes care of her home and she takes care of herself. And one thing I really have to say too, is I love that her kids always look good, but she always looks good too.
There you go.
She values that. And it's really beautiful to see that she keeps it real, and keeping it real, it's powerful and beautiful, you know? So I love you. I respect you and I appreciate you so deeply. And, you are never going unnoticed. I want you to know that you're noticed completely. And so that's my first one. My second one is LaDonna.
Yes.
LaDonna, I love you so much.
You're incredible.
Yeah. A wise one.
That
you can draw from, that has been there and knows things and knows people and knows experiences and is real. It's going to give it to you.
Yes.
Not going to be scared.
Not sugarcoat.
She's not going to do anything scared. LaDonna's not going to do that. She's going to be bold, but she has a whimsicalness about it. She can laugh. I love her laugh. The best laugh in the world. Refreshing to be around. And she's a gift that keeps giving. And so I thought it was very important. You know, she sits down and she's like, don't talk about me. I'm talking about
We're
you.
talking.
It's important. It's important for people to be mentioned. You know, women don't want to mention women. Women don't want to mention themselves. I will mention you until you mention you. But I love you so much. I'm overjoyed to have you in my life. I appreciate you. You are a godsend. You are absolutely outstanding in all that you do, and I thank you for that. And even the women that you've raised are amazing, and so I appreciate that, and I love you so much, and thank you for your investment in our lives.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
seriously.
So that is it. If you have more questions for us, let us know. And if you want us to do anything like this again, that'll be interesting. Miguel's
Send
like,
some
no
questions. Yeah.
Again,
like,
we want to thank Miguel Chavez for his amazing contribution as always. Yes. He's an amazing individual.
He is.
He will film for you. Pay him $1 million. Okay. Also like and subscribe.
Yes. And click the notification bell.
Yep.
And comment down below.
All right.
Okay.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.